Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, here in the Sahagin camp where I reached the next rank. Well, the first rank up. The Scarlet Bloodletter. Psh, the tide brings ill news, Showwalker. It seems the coral tridents and their finless pets, the serpent reavers, are even now swarming another vessel off the coast of western Lanasha. But there's still time. We must not let them sink this ship as they did the last one. Should the tridents continue to agitate the waters with such abandon, the shorewalkers' elders will surely bring their armies against us. Shorewalker. Psst. Desiree, is it? I need you to become the rock I spoke of when we first met. Board the trading vessel known as the Swallow as soon as you're able, and blunt the thrusts of my foolhardy kin. We Sahagin are comfortable with swimming long distances, but you have not the required physiology. You must speak with my son, Pa. The Eps he breeds are trained to carry those wounded in deep water skirmishes, but they will just as easily carry an uninjured warrior into battle. Psst. Your sea beast's steed awaits. The Clutcher has told me of your need. This Epst is the largest and swiftest creature in my stable, and should have no difficulty in bearing you across the waves. Be sure you are prepared for heavy combat, Showwalker. The coral tridents often bring their own sea beasts into battle. Ill-treated and foul-tempered brutes all. I speak not of the serpent reavers, though the description may be apt. Yeah, that was my thought exactly. Is he talking about the serpent reavers? Psst. Are you ready to ride my apps to the Swallow? Finless one? Please, take whatever you want. Just let me keep my insides on the inside. Huh? You don't work for those marrow-sucking fishbacks? You're here to rescue me and my crew? Well then, I won't question how you reached us in the middle of the ocean without a vessel of your own. This proud lady was swallowed. I'm a slightly less than proud captain. We were, in fact, in the ignoble process of abandoning ship. If you truly wish to save our skins, then I would be much obliged if you were to stall the enemies on deck while my men continue to prepare the lifeboats. Stall them how, you ask? Try spilling some of their black blood and see if that does help. bit of healing. By the Navigator's nightshirt, you certainly are a force of nature. I was so focused on your deadly dance that I scarce noticed the lifeboats were in the water. As much as it pains my heart to lose my dear Swallow, losing my innards would be more painful still. Come, my brave lass, I can hear the tavern and airport calling our names. Okay. Thank you for your aid, my stalwart friend. If you hadn't inexplicably appeared malms from the coast without a sail in sight, I fear my crew and I would now be taking our final rest on the ocean bed, alongside the broken hull of my sweet Swallow. I had but recently fitted the ship with lifeboats, and I'm full glad I did. It was the sinking of a trading ship not long past that prompted me to take such precautions. Awful business, that. Tell me, how is an honest man meant to make a living when the trade routes are thus preyed upon? How can mere merchants be expected to fight through a seas of slavering fishbacks? The ones that attacked us were so bold as to introduce themselves before clamoring over our whales. The coral tridents, they said they were, and praised their leader as some manner of red-hued sea devil. Red-hued sea devil? Pray forgive my outburst. Storm Lieutenant Guru at your service. Captain, and this is of vital importance. Do you recall exactly which red hue the Sahagin used to describe their leader? It wouldn't happen to be Scarlet, would it? Well, now that you mention it, I'm fairly certain it was Scarlet. If it were Crimson or Carmine, I'm sure I would have remembered. A merchant captain must keep abreast of such details, you understand? 12 above. The demon rises from the depths once more. Is something terribly amiss, Lieutenant? Some 15 years ago, there was one Sahagin pirate of such cruelty, such depravity, that he plunged the entire region of Western Lanacea into gibbering terror. The hands of the stoutest sailor would shake at the mere hint of his shadow in the water. Truly, he was a monster that froze the hearts of men. Even the knights of the Barracuda were powerless to halt this villain's rampage. So much delight did he take in the act of slaughter that the white coral necklace he wore was stained perpetually wet with blood. Thus was the beastman whispered of in tavern room tales as the Scarlet Sea Devil. It's been so long since the name has been uttered, I'd thought him perished of old age. But it appears the horror lives on. These are dark days, my friends. I must return to Camp Skull Valley and report this development to Commander Falkbreeder at once. Well, this Sea Devil fellow sounds awfully unpleasant, doesn't he? Perhaps losing my ship was not the most terrible fortune after all. I managed to save some things from the hold before we fled. I would be honored if you were to accept a small token of my gratitude. It is not, alas, a sack bulging with coin. You will, however, find no finer friend than these oranges for fending off illness on long sea voyages. Share the oranges with North. Desiree, you have returned. My spawnlings have heard rumors from the Coral Trident camp that the crew of the Swallow escaped with the aid of an ape-striding showwalker. Well done. Though the ship was taken, the lives you saved will spare us much enmity. What is it you have there? Fruit. Ah, I've seen the likes of these before. Fruit, yes? Picked from your land-grown trees? Clutchhaver, what are those? They smell strange. Oranges. Do they taste as good as sea cucumbers? They are a gift from our showwalker friend. Be sure to thank her and share them evenly among your clutch mates. Thank you, showwalker. Still so innocent, but I cannot shelter them from the world's harsh truths forever. What of you, Desiree? Have you any offspring? I imagine a warrior of your stature would have much to impart to your hatchlings. Ah, but you showwalkers do not lay eggs, correct? There's much I'm unfamiliar with concerning your kind. But there's also much of our people that you likely find mysterious. For instance, why have the Coral Tridents suddenly come to prominence? Those who succeed in battle are vaunted among their kind. And with their strategic use of the Serpent Weavers, the Tridents have achieved a growing number of victories. Now you tell me they boast of a new leader. You're certain of a name? I am. This does not bode well for our plans at all. I did not expect the Scarlet Sea Devil to return. You achieved a recognized reputation with Noft's Clutch. New Sahagin B-Stripe quests are now available from yeah. Furthermore, you now have access to a wider selection of wares. That is you over here. The Coral Tridents have built new siege engines. A work on the wheeled base built by the Serpent Weavers. Just one will devastate shorewalker defenses, but there are several. I have heard tell of these shellfish. An incredibly sight it is said to be. The energy bolts they throw lighting up the indigo deep in a shearing flash. The ballistas have only just been unloaded, but to the front they will go, and soon. They must be destroyed now, before they can be used. I shudder to think of the devastation they will wreak. Shh. It falls to you to wreck the ballistas. They will be guarded, and I fear bloodshed cannot be avoided. Shh. It is a fact that the Serpent Weavers aid the Coral Tridents to attract trading ships. They guide the Tridents right to where the ships will be most vulnerable. The Weavers and these prey may be shorewalkers both, but it lies ill with me and my spawn brothers when the Tridents profit in any way. Psh. These weavers shaman These weaver shaman who bespeak the tridents. They are due to sojourn from the serpent tongue to the Shapsa spawning grounds. Suitable for an ambush, I think, right at the approach to the ground. Psh, have you heard of the strategy of the Shapsa spawning grounds? They are leaders among Sahagin warriors, possessed of great influence. Alas, the Scarlet she-devil has been inflaming their pride with visions of easy victory. Subtle and sly are the cruel tridents. If nothing is done, their aggression will soon lead to all-out war with you shorewalkers. The strategy must see that the shorewalker is a foe skilled and dangerous. You will fight the most boastful of them. War the Whalefin is his name, and he must die this day. Shh. War is a coral band, given him as an ally sworn to the coral tridents. Bring me this bauble as proof that War died as shameful as he lived. Shh. I try to hurry up with a fate. Maybe I'm lucky, if not, well... No, overwhelmed. Crap. Okay. Fate is gone, so let's do the other stuff first. Maybe it shows back up. And we'll make mincemeat out of you. Oh, you're female. Landlubber, I direct you into the sea, we will. Okay. Not the fate I need. And these are the web ballistas. try this again with a little more time. And back come the event raiders. Huh. It's actually counted. Okay. So the ballistas are broken. Your return can only mean the ballistas have been... What's this you say? More there than even I said? These are ill tidings, Showwalker. I would like to think your actions have instilled some amount of fear in the Coral Tridents. And that is what we need. If even a closely guarded weapon is not safe, how safe can their warriors be? But still, it would seem we have yet a long way to go. Get note of this. The Reapers sleep with the fishes. Good. They will guide no more trident attacks. Shh. Sodden or dry, I say shorewalkers are not to be trusted. Not for any shorewalker ships lost. But the clutch hover speaks of keeping our eye on the prize. War is the enemy's, and these ties between the tridents and shorewalker pirates lash the sea to greater tumult. Slay Warwelfkin and seize from him the coral band of the tridents. I have. Here you go. War's coral band. By all that's indigo, the clutch rather always chooses wisely. Little did I expect a showwalker to best the whale fin. A strategist is a leader of minds as well as spears. War's defeat at a showwalker's hands is an object lesson that will spread throughout the Shapsa spawning grounds. Shh. Oof. Okay, but that's it for today. Showing off when you have to do fates is a bit annoying, especially when currently an event is running that everyone tries to do the fates. I even had a situation where I simply came too late because people started doing the fate, and until I was there, they were done. Yeah, anyway, until next time, when we play more Final Fantasy XIV, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.